The federal government has secured $800 million from the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, the World Bank, to provide post-petroleum subsidy palliatives for over 50 million Nigerians ahead of June 2023. Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning Zainab Ahmed revealed this to State House correspondents on Wednesday after this week's Federal Executive Council chaired by the President at Aso Rock in Abuja. According to Ahmed, the $800 million fund funds for the first tranche of palliatives are ready to be disbursed to 10 million households in form of cash. He said there's a provision of the Petroleum Industry Act that says 18 months after the effectiveness of the PIA that all petroleum products must be deregulated. That 18 months takes us into June. That's according to the Minister of Finance there. So let's get talking now. We still have our guests online virtually. Kasimu Garba-Kofi, CEO APT Securities, is still there. We'll also have Ambrose Omodion, Chief Research Officer and Visitor Consulting, is there live with us virtually. And also joining us earlier, like I said, we have Charles Fakroha, stockbroker and iBrand TV analyst. He joins us now. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us again. So let's get talking now. First is, let me come to you, Mr. Kofi. So ahead of subsidy removal deadline in June, we saw that the federal government has secured $800 million for mass transit and cash transfers, right? This has been a contentious issue, no doubt about that. But the fact is that while others are saying, why should the government, go or borrow? Why would the government choose to borrow such a huge amount for a mass transit and cash transfer instead of other potential solutions? Others have also contended that, have also supported that as well. So what's your take on this? Let me start with you, Mr. Kasim.
Well, for
Okay, I think we have a connection problem with Mr. Kasimo there. So let me get to you quickly, Charles Fakroha.
Much. Well, for me, I have followed subsidy and the petroleum issue for quite some time, and I think the government is trying to be proactive, ensuring that when they remove the subsidy, the complaints will not be much, because we've all agreed that subsidy has to go, and for me, it's a done deal. Now, coming out and getting that kind of palliative, well, it's a welcome development. My only concern will be this palliative, let it be properly administered. That is the only way I will be convinced that the government meant well for the ordinary Nigerian.
Okay, let's have your take quickly, Ambrose Omodion, on this, because let's look at even the look at the short-term and long-term benefit of these palliatives in view of the effects aftermath of subsidy removal. So some people say we need to look at the benefit. Perhaps the benefit is much more than the best benefit of the $800 million rather is much more than what a lot of people are saying about it. So the insinuation is that the country can run out if it's not well managed, or can run out of funds if it's not well managed. So talk to us about this.
Yeah, actually, for me, it's a welcome development that the government is taking action to bring some palliative for the public. Yes, another thing that is very important is not just bringing palliative. What is the plan on ground? If we are seeing that the Dangote refinery is coming on board, it's almost in January to date, we have not heard about the output of that Dangote refinery, how far has it gone, and at the same time, if Dangote refinery is able to get Nigeria crude on dollar, that means there's no difference, because if it's buying on dollar, there will no impact much on the economy. If it's buying on naira, I still consider there will be some positive impact for me, because if the man is borrowing money abroad on dollar, it's also going from Nigeria to naira. I should come in at this point to say where we are going. If they want to sell our crude to Dangote and Naira, it's a difference. If they want to sell in dollar, that means I'm telling you, this palliative will not make much effect. It's a good one because if they buy in dollars, that means as international market, as food is going high, also is going to buy at the same rate. That means for me, there will no much effect. But if you are doing this palliative, at the same time, you are negotiating with Dangote to buy Nigeria in Naira and also sell in Naira, that would be more, for me, more acceptable.